So I represent for the sheriffs of Spokane, Pend Oreille, Ferry, and Stevens County in a challenge to the legislation involving sheriff's decertification. And what that legislation does for the first time in Washington state history is place the ability to remove a constitutionally elected officer into the hands of a board that is appointed almost overwhelmingly by the governor. And the standards for which you could be removed from that from certification would include who you speak with, what you write, and people that you might associate with. And the standards for both speech and association are very vague, they're very elastic, and they would lead to potential discrimination against people for exercising their political rights. They would also potentially implicate the free exercise of religion. So our argument is that this is a prior restraint on on elected officials' right to speak, write, and associate freely with whomever they would like to, and that this imbues control in Olympia that would overrule the will of voters throughout Washington state for all of the counties of Washington state, and saying you don't have a right to elect a sheriff. And I think it's really critical as well for the office of sheriff. There's a direct linkage between the people and those who have the right to use deadly force against our fellow citizens. Wherever you fall on the political spectrum, we should want direct accountability to the voters for those people who control the only people who are authorized in our constitution, in our system, to use deadly force against their fellow citizens, and that's law enforcement.